Good afternoon, this is Colton with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar doing a digital roof inspection here for a homeowner out in the Carlsbad area. We do these digital inspections for realtors to kind of understand the condition of the roof and any sensitive areas and what we would recommend going forward. This currently is a flat concrete tile roof, very common. Home was built in '86. This would push this roof. This is the original roof. This would push this roof into the high 30s for age. We have our fundamental eave here. This is our eave. This is our fascia board. The eave is the overhang, and then we have our shadow board right here. It's kind of our tile riser. We don't see any drip edge coming down, so we can see that this is the original roof, as drip edge is required now. Basically, anytime after 2000 is a metal flashing that keeps water off of the fascia board. And then a tile riser would be used instead of this shadow board going forward. Flat tile roofs typically last the longest because they cinch together the best. This roof is a little bit steeper than normal, so it sheds water quicker. That's probably why this original roof has gotten to the age it has. We do have some concern with bowing that's happening in the roof. We've seen it before. I've transitioned roofs from S-tile to flat tile, and just, because of the spacing of the rafters and the plywood sagging over time, it just turns into a cosmetic issue, right? Now, that's not to say that I'm a structural engineer and I know if that's the case, but I have seen it, pretty commonly on other roofs, and it isn't any concern. We transitioned a roof from clay tile to a flat tile, and there was bowing in the roof, right? And that's something that we just prepped the customer for. The valley metal is in good shape. It's cut accurately. We usually like to see 2-3 inches of spacing there to allow debris to go through. There's been a lot of repairs done on this roof. You can see the new mortar replacement tiles that have been put over time. We'll get on the back side and check that out. This is just a mortar ceiling on the top ridge here. It's good maintenance. It gets more life out of the roof. But if we go over here, this was a section where we had a couple slip tiles on the front of the roof, and we can kind of get a good look at the paper over here. And actually you can see kind of the tiles slipping down right here, and you can kind of see the nail holes. Maybe a repair has been done right here, but when they do repairs, they often don't use nails. They often just use, mastic to kind of glue it in, right? You can see mastic right there. But yeah, this is the repair. They actually put another layer of paper on top of it, but you can see the current condition of that paper. That means that water and sun are still getting on it. And basically this goes up like this, and I can just slit it back like that. I'm gonna put all this back for the homeowner, but just kind of want to show the condition of the paper. The rest of the roof only has one layer of the 30-pound felt on it, but now required by building code, we need 2 layers of the 40-pound felt. So now we use two layers, and if we get up on the ridge up here, we can see more of the repairs. We can see some dormer vents. We're going to transition those to O'Hagan vents like the neighbor has if we do a full re-roof. We can see the ridge caps that have been replaced right here. A big repair has been done along this ridge right here, as they must have had a leak or something. Just walking right here, we can see another cowl that's kind of slipped down. And then yeah, there is a slight wave to this roof. Again, if we're really concerned about the waving of the roof, a structural engineer would be my recommendation, but it is common. I have seen it before. The wood sags, it's not the trusses that are bad, but kind of the section in between. You can see another repair that's been done right there. And then, very common, there's about 5 or 6 cracked tiles on this roof, right? So these cracked tiles, you pull it back, you can see kind of where it has more wear and tear on it because the tile has been cracked. Doing mastic right there isn't a fix. You actually need to replace that. Big repair right here. And then if you get over here, you can see more ridge caps that have been replaced. There was a slip tile right here that I pulled up so we can show the homeowner. The tile that is used is a life tile. This nail just got loose over time or whatever. I'll put this back in place. So this life tile was actually discontinued. So they don't even make this tile anymore. I will say it's, you got to walk steady on this roof. This isn't the strongest tile. But yeah, the life tile is a discontinued tile. So if we reuse the same tile, typically we'll have to bring in, 15% of a different tile, and it, definitely won't match in color, but it'll at least match in the groove section. We got 1 layer. You can only see 1 layer right there of the 30-pound felt. Now we'll be installing 2 layers. So yeah, walking on the roof, it feels sturdy, The tiles are reaching the 40-year mark. Oh, we can see another little repair that was done right here. where you can see the tiles slipping down. Oh, you can see the condition of that paper. Yeah. That you know, in my perspective and from a roofer's perspective, definitely needs to be replaced. You know, the proper recommendation to this homeowner is a full roof replacement. It's going to take care of all your issues. It's going to you know, get all this weight off. It's going to allow us to replace any bad plywood or shiplap or fascia on the outside, right? And definitely, if the homeowner was thinking about going solar or anything, you definitely need to do at least a roof replacement where the solar is going to go. Yeah, so you know, structurally it feels safe, but if you know you have more concern, I would recommend a structural engineer, and definitely recommend a roof replacement project within the next couple of years, just because of the sensitivity I'm seeing on the paper around here. Thank you.